very heavily and make it so that Udyr can't really dance around in your backline or use that additional movement speed to juke around skill shots, because he is just going to get stunned up.
The thing is, there's 3 melee champs on both sides. That's why Braum is so powerful here. There's lots of short-ranged melee champions against each other. The longest range champion in this game is probably the Jhin ult or the Syndra, which will be standing quite far back. But other than that, the other 4 are scrapping super hard. So the Braum makes it so those scraps and these melee champs just kind of...
It's going down. Okay, also at the end of Champions Select, there was one trade that we did miss for reasons. But TLDR, yes, the Udyr is in the jungle and not in the AD carry position. And here we are now into this game that I expect to be an absolute friggin' bloodbath.
Skipping Krugs. Hitting another hook. He has to use the exhaust as well, so Mickey and Reckless getting pushed in here. Mickey getting hit by the hooks and has to use the exhaust, so that's a pretty good trade for XL. They're going to have prio bot and priority lane, so I think Jankos might just have to give this one up.
Level 3, Ghost now proc. Jankos needs to run for the hills. Phage Rush proc. Both parties with Phage Rush, getting the flash out as well.
Now, that might look like hesitation there, but I think that's really good decision-making from Jankos. I think if Dan hits the stun there, which he was about to, Tori was going to flash over the wall, auto-attack and hit the hook. Caps does get traded on aggressively
going
there.
in. Chocolat no mana though, so Caps feeling...
Chocolat hasn't based yet.
Be in trouble. No mana either. Chocolat definitely overstaying as well from the flash out to safety. Hasn't proc Phase Rush quite yet. Needs one more auto to do so. They're just going to let him get out of there with his life, though. Happy to grab the flash.
Yep, Jankos had no flash there, and they did.
Trying to crash his wave in. Definitely does not want to get frozen on wave. Should be big enough to stop that from happening. Cry's doing his best to thin it.
He had to stop his recall there just to make sure Wunder can go aggressive. Make sure this wave crashes. Has to stay
Shot
again.
in, the flash back out to safety, looking for the stun. Is not going to get the opportunity to use it quite yet. Cry's going to be in trouble here. Ooh, just barely stunned out there.
Jankos, he's trying to hit him.
He can't hit him.
He can't.
This is the nightmare.
Power's in the way.
If you're a Graves player, you've lived through this hell multiple times, I guarantee it.
So now Wunder can pull the wave in base, or he can fast push it and get an advantage over Cry's. I think Cry's could have just let that wave crash into him, caught the wave, and then been on the opposite side.
Grasp, and if he's in combat, he's going to be able to instantly proc that compared to the delayed proc of the Conqueror in terms of actual raw healing. Level 6 also pretty much bails the Camille out instantly. But definitely balanced on a nice head. Patrick stepping too far forward. They are immediately going to flash. They're starting to stack up here. That's going to be the cue, the follow-up. 3 stacks, 4 stacks. Now he's going to get taken down. Torre caught in the wrong place at the wrong time up in the lane, so Patrick will pay the price here. And good observation from G2, but Tori goes in, he catches the hook into the tower, and that right there is the turnaround they needed, the 1-for-1.
Mickey X could have got the kill,
Definitely
but
not a mistake you can afford to make.
Yeah, and look at this jungle matchup. It's still snowballing a little bit out of control. Dan's a level up, 20 CS ahead of Jankos. And Jankos has been covering the lane, so it makes sense. Chocolat, no flash.
Snare is going to connect. That's going to be the follow-up. 1 stack, 2 stack, flipping to 3 and 4. Chocolat will get taken down. G2 Esports, very clean collapse on the mid lane there. Going to have to sacrifice. I do want to highlight that despite the fact that Patrick has been very consistently behind in the laning phase, you can see that his damage numbers very comparable to Reckless, and I still think that we have to respect this as 2 top 5 AD carries going toe-to-toe. Although that said, there's going to be 2 plays across the map, so we're going to hold that thought as Chocolat is now battling a Braum to death as Cry's is going to go in onto Wunder, but Jankos is there as well. Meanwhile, we're watching the bottom side. That's going to be the curtain call. 1-2 looking for 3 on the top side. Cry's now about to go down. Does manage to use the ultimate. Wunder still incredibly low creep, so they can finish the job. No, the blade search brings it back. And that is going to be 2 kills picked up on opposite sides of the map for G2.
It's a disaster for the side of XL. You know, they got the Herald top. They send their bot lane up there. Chocolat was supposed to catch the bot wave, but Chocolat gets dove.
Reckless,
gets
not
ganked.
again!
Reckless. The tower's not charged up too hard, but Dan's here with Ghost. Reckless has no flash. Is he going to be able to catch him down? There's
Ghost
lots of moves on this Udyr. Mickey no flash as well. But look at Caps, look at Caps. He's coming behind them. Maybe he can clean this up.
Mickey potentially in trouble, but the stun manages to land. Dan's now out of mana. He has to run for the hills, but he burns down. Tiger stance in a red buff, looking pretty strong right about now. Torre looking for a way to hook out to safety. Caps trying to finish the job. Torre not going to be quite enough. Now Dan running in, trying to kill Reckless. Oh no, but the trap is there. Reckless waiting for the 4th shot. Going to get that one donated over, and Dan goes down.
It's just a disaster for XL all across the map. They tried to salvage it in the bot play, but...
Ooh, X flash over, gonna dodge.
Dan is here. Patrick's behind with the ult.
Okay,
nothing will come of it.
As well.
The Dragon's up. They have Cry's TP. Wunder's TP is also coming up soon, so G2, Jankos is a bit out of position to contest this. Caps doesn't have the ult, so looks like G2's poised to give this up, but they are on the way.
Reminder that Dan has gotten the Herald as well, so that's 2 objectives going over to Excel as well as both Drakes. So those are some advantages away. Now that Braum has a few more points, the exhaust up and available, very hard for them to immediately go for the all-in without jungle support. And given that Udyr was just spotted on the top side, they know they're free to now try to pull this play off. Immediately all now coming out. Mickey X blocking as much as he can from the tower shot, but they're taking the time on this one. And I'm going to say bad aim from G2. Patrick just simultaneously dodged the 4th shot and the collateral damage by standing still. Big brain.
But they got what they wanted, right? They forced XL off the tower because Dan showed top. So now Reckless can keep hitting this tower and get some plates. They're committing double TP here with the Herald, so it's a 3v2 under the tower.
Wonder trying to block as much damage as he possibly can. Hookshot wall dive in. Wonder's going to be in trouble. Throws out the ult just in time, though. Caps looking for a field day, trying to clean this one up. Has been locked up here, but still invisible. They know he's in the area. Haven't quite caught him out. Caps pulling away. Chocolate has procced the phase rush. They can leap back in, but that's the Herald gone. Caps trying to one-shot the wave.
He has flash.
Very expensive spell. Is just going to flash, just clean flash out, but no.
Stunned.
There's no follow-up. Flash forward, dark spear. Clean from Chocolate, and that's big for the side of XL because Patrick's going to get plates in the mid lane as well. G2 have no members left on the map except for in the bottom lane. This is good for XL.
This is really, really good for XL, Dracos. They've got 2 Drakes. They use the Heralds really well. They got all the gold in their carries, and I think Caps responding with that TP was a bit over-aggressive. 3v2, yes, but Wunder got 1 shot instantly, so kind of turned into a 2v1 then. Kemal and the Syndra do pick him up, and Chocolate, he was 0-2. He's now 2-2. He's kind of back in the game. Same level as Caps, but Reckless on
game that looked quite disastrous. He's now, behind in boots, but has a tier stacking, has finished the Ludens, so things looking okay, all things considered.
Yeah, lots of power spikes coming out. We got Blade drinking on Wunder, Triforce on Cries.
As
the fight comes in, Torre's going over the wall.
Torre, 3-man knock up immediately into the rest of the team. Mickey trying to pull back to Peel.
Jankos ults the crab. Respectable. I'd have done the same. Caps didn't have the TP, so he can join. Good identification from G2 to back off because Cries TP'd in. Chocolate, no flash though.
Now the lineup immediately, Chocolate taken down. And this is the thing, the Syndra is so good when they are the team setting up the play, when XL are the ones pulling the trigger, but when G2 pull first, Syndra looking very, very vulnerable.
This is the second time we've seen Chocolate step up too far without flash. Does get engaged on by Mickey, who's kind of been aimbotting on these Qs. He's been bending them left and right, dashing through the creeps to make sure he can land them. So, well played by G2. They do manage to get the Herald, and you can see G2's decision-making, right? They back off on the 4v4 because they see the TP instantly. They run away, and then as soon as Caps is moving back up, they re-engage it because they know that half of XL have moved away to try and base. So they're just playing so well around their numbers advantage.
And a lot of exchanges while G2 were having that scrappy fight on the top side. Reckless was getting so much gold. We'll hold that thought as Caps is now on the retreat, trying to line up, maybe ult through Cries, dash out. Should go down here, has nothing left. The Shroud is gone. Caps maybe can try to outplay, but does not have the space to do so. Cries gonna grab that one.
Yeah, Caps overextending there. Good punishment from Cries. Moving up towards the top side. Maybe Jankos can catch midwave and they can start playing for this tier 1. Look at the cross map from G2. So intelligent. They know the whole bot side's gone. They know they're going to lose bot tier 1. Wunder's not even going for that wave, but Caps can try and catch it with his W maybe. But Reckless already identifying Wunder's coming
Mountain
from
Drake against a mostly AD composition is going to be quite difficult for G2 to deal with.
Yeah, good Herald from Jankos. Reckless, instead of going for tier 1, pushes out, makes Cries answer, comes mid. They use the number advantage again. Herald in mid. Jankos tries to ult away there to avoid some damage, but does get stunned in the end. Reckless picks up the mid tower, and you can see the 1-3-1 coming in from G2 now. They've moved around the map so well, they've got all the side laners that can keep moving mid. So if you watch the minimap, Dan and Cries are going to keep moving towards mid, and so is Caps from the bot side of the map. So they're going to use 4 members mid and take down the bot tower with Cries. Make sure they keep this bot side vision control because there's only 1 minute left to this dragon. It is Dragon Soul, and XL is not going to go top side. They're going to stay down here and make sure that G2 have to face check no matter what.
G2 though, potentially setting around Baron. Offering a trade. Not sure if XL are too keen on that one. Chocolate needs to be very careful here. Q flash from Mickey is up and available. Has been a death sentence from Chocolate before. Ult down though.
That's big. That is big on this dragon fight. 20 seconds on this.
Looks good to land on the Jankos. That's exactly what you want, but Wunder maybe looking for an opportunity to turn the fire back. Reckless free firing on the back line. Curtain call. XL on the retreat, but they have the front line that they need to body block. Backing off as Caps smells blood in the water, looking for an opportunity.
They've lost the vision. Can XL reposition? Torre is low. He doesn't have the ult. Chocolate does hit a good stun, but I think G2 now taking full control of the river. And XL, Dan doesn't have any flash or anything like this. No blast cone steal it, so G2 starting up. They know this, so Dan probably going to try and go towards bot side. And XL need to make sure they stay together. Mickey's low, Torre is low. It's almost like a 4v4 at this point, Dracos.
3K getting lower. Dan trying to make his way into the pit, looking for an opportunity fishing, but he's going to get stunned. He's going to get locked up, and he's going to get taken down. G2 will not give the opportunity for the soul to fall away. They secure the dragon, and now they're looking for the fight. Caps dashing forward. Cloud Force in from Jankos, looking for an opportunity. Torre finished off. Caps on the hunt, waiting patiently. The opportunity to leap back in. He's not going to take it. The Shuriken
lose too much, but still 3 minutes 30 on this next dragon, and now G2 have full control of the map.
Torre caught out. No CC there. He's going to hex flash over the wall. You'll love to see it.
Just about makes it.
Both the Bramble Vest. All that thought. The fight's now kicking off. Mickey on the front line, blocking most of that damage. Curtain call to dissuade any further follow-up, but overall very positive for XL. Really no major cooldowns burnt. Now getting the TP out from Caps as well as Kryze continues to push on the side lane. Kryze, as long as he doesn't overstay his welcome, this is purely an advantage for the side of XL. 14 seconds till that Mountain Drake ticking down.
Yeah, much better play from XL here. Torre hooks him on the vision point, so XL can actually chunk out Mickey. Mickey has to base. Kryze is level 16 on this Camille, so this Drake, G2 have to kind of face check it somehow. XL need to play really well around this vision and try to catch someone off, and then look for the Drake.
Kryze looking to shut Caps down on the backside. Now Yango's going to get taken out to kick things off. Mickey now leaping forward. He's going to find the knock upon one. Wonder trying to dive his way through the back line. Not going to find the stun. Perfect all comes in from Patrick as he leaps across, fishing for Caps. But Reckless now to Rampage. Wonder looking to take him down. He's just so strong. G2 just out fighting the side of XL. Kryze, a one-man army, needs to find a way back in this game, but Wonder is unkillable. Patrick can do nothing, and G2 again will deny Soul Point from the side of XL.
It's the solo laners from G2 who show up in that fight. You know, Caps is splitting them up. Wonder's dashing onto Chocolate, and there's no peel. And Kryze is in a bit of a dangerous spot here. He does have the flash. He could go for the 1v2, but he does decide to jump out. So that kind of peel there. Maybe Wonder would die when he went in. But does end up in a good trade for G2. They get the Dragon. They're looking for the bot side vision as well to stop Kryze from being able to split push.
Dan, very fast. Knockup coming out, just wants to hit the blast cone. Shuriken Flip will follow. Is not going to make it out. The chain CC there, merciless from the side of G2. Quite there, but is going to leap in. Wonder now going to find the stun. The leap into the air has been locked in. He can't actually go after the Cinder, trying to turn this one back, but he's going to get one shot. Yanko's now on the hunt. The sidestep from Chocolat is clean. It's going to keep things going, but Yanko's now moving in. That's a lot of damage. Kryze to finish it off. One more. Precision protocol. Where's it at? But no, Mickey's not going to let it happen. Body blocking and stunning up to keep his jungler alive.
Caps doesn't have TP to
take the Baron. That said, Patrick, definitely not where he wants to be. Cap's going to leap in with a Shuriken Flip, fish for the opportunity. Second, the sidestep there. That right
there. The duck and dive through as Kryze goes onto Caps.
Immediately. Knows that he has no ultimate either.
Coming
goes into the Shroud. The entire team of G2 ready to collapse on this if necessary. Curtain call available for Reckless. Is just going to back off. Dan now on the hunt for him. Kryze now going in. Has to be careful. Is not going to get locked up. That's a Shuriken Flip up and available. Wonder leaping into the rest of the team. That's going to be a 3-minute ultimate. Trying to finish it off. And Patrick uncontested, doing so much damage, but it's not enough. Mickey there to body block. And G2 just cannot be stopped in a team fight. My God, look at that. The turn from G2. XL looks so good for them. But this Aurelia is so incredibly strong. And the Braum blocks all the damage Patrick brings to the table. But Kryze still determined to turn it. Still determined to bring this one back for his team. Wonder now going to be in trouble with the root from downtown. Still the shutdown for Kryze. Still Kryze alive, trying to leap to safety, trying to get more, trying to get something, but the shutdown comes through. G2 still take the fight.
G2 get the ace side, so he knows now if the Baron gets started up, Kryze can TP in. It's going to be a 4v4.
Keep our eyes.
Chocolate sneaking this push. They're trying to get the CC.
Stun on the Caps.
Caps.
They've blocked him up. At this point, click him down. They want to finish Caps off. He buys a bit more time with the Zhonya's. He buys enough time for his team to get the Baron, but what can they get down in return? Caps? Are you kidding me? That should not be possible. XL burned all of their extra resources, and Caps has made it out. G2 have got the Baron, and they can just march down the mid lane.
You could see what XL was trying to do there. Send two members, kill Caps, TP him with Kryze. Patrick does eventually pick him up on the backside, but G2 have the Baron. They're in mid. Torre goes for the engage. Patrick does have the ultimate if he wants to follow up.
They want to finish the Graves off. Mickey's not in position to block all the damage. Patrick going invisible, trying to block as much damage as humanly possible, but it's simply not enough. The stun's coming through again. Braum proving his value in these late game fights. Curtain's calls coming out. They've spotted Chocolat. Now they're on the hunt. Needs to proc phase rush and needs to get away. Needs to proc phase rush and get out as fast as possible, but it looks like it's too little too late. Gonna sidestep though. Clean movement coming in from Chocolat. Procs it just in time. Knows he needs to dodge as much damage as possible, but that's gonna be it. Gale Force into the final auto.
XL's fundamentals are Baron, so Jankos might have to move towards mid and help him buff that wave up to stop Patrick clearing it. But G2 are going to run it down bot. The only wave clear is Chocolate, so G2, they could look for some kind of dive. Wunder is so strong right now.
And Kryze is strong. Kryze is going to shred this turret, but he's not as strong as 4 members. This is a situation where G2 are going to end the game if they do not get the respect that they deserve. Kryze immediately going to recall. Chocolat's still going to get hit. He doesn't move it in to get body blocked by Dan. Wonder now going to get locked up. Going to try to get some damage down, but again, the shield from Mickey is exactly where it needs to be. Gore Drinker used. That's going to be the Sterix proc as well. Patrick has to run away from his own base, but that's the 4th shot and the triple kill for Reckless. G2 moving into the base, moving in to end the game. And it's Kryze versus the world. We tried to paint a picture that he was the one that they needed to hold out hope for, but this is not fair. G2 gonna move in, gonna end the week 3-0 alongside Rogue as XL. They put up a valiant fight. It was a fantastic game, but at the end of the day, G2 beating them at just about every turn and closing this one out in style.
Yeah, super well played from G2 there. Kryze tried to be the hero of the game, but G2 in the end, Reckless quietly farming up, picked up so many kills in the fights and in the team fights. You saw in that last kill, 1,000 crit on the kill. And G2, it was a